What is going on, everybody, man? King Recon here with the One Piece. Awesome sauce, man. Let's get right into it. 3, 2, 1, let's jam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 superpowers. Man, yo. The One Piece high lately, thanks to how good the manga's been, has been super. It's been up here, bruh. And like the One Piece mood is always there. But man, dude. Woo! Especially this weekend. Greatness. I saw the preview for next week, or not, I didn't see the whole preview, but I saw pictures that were sent to me on Twitter. And man, next week is looking to be a really, really beautiful episode from an art standpoint. But I do wonder, because of what I saw in the screenshots, I wonder what is the order they're going to be telling 907 in. Like, I'm really, really curious on watching, or I'm very interested in watching this week's episode, because I want to see how it is that they handled it. I want to know how it is that they handle Chapter 907 now, just based on what I saw. Oh, bro, now that I see Luffy vs. Katakuri, I pulled Snake Man Luffy in Treasure Cruise, man. Do you know how hyped I am right now? You know how hyped I was this morning? When I got to use him for the first time, and I heard him say, Black Mamba! I was working out! My team is disgusting right now, man. Extremely disgusting. I mean, just, they go in on anyone. And so right now I have Red Luffy, or Snake Man, of course. I have Snake Man, I have the Legend Whitebeard, I have Legend Ace, the Legend Zoro. I wish I had Legend Sanji. That's the one. Yo, look at my boy Robert. But yeah, I wish I had Hokikawa Sanji, man. Oh man, dude. I got Red NL, and that's the squad I'm rocking with right now. I did have Shirahoshi as my leader, but whenever I saw Luffy's or Snake Man Luffy's a leader skill, I said I'm not gonna need it. I'm not gonna need health. They're gonna obliterate everyone in their path. So, whatever. I just went with the powerhouse squad. Sweep the superpowers. Yeah, man. I really want V2 Katakuri and that the Sanji with the beast cape, dog. Like, I want him so bad, but I can't get him. But I'm happy I got Snake Man Luffy. See how they do this week's episode, man. So for sure they're gonna be handling that part, though. I remember we saw that in the preview. This part right here is so nasty, man. I still can't get over that Hungry Days commercial for One Piece, man. That is truly, I mean, I continue to say it, yo, but that is one of the most incredible pieces of One Piece anything that I've ever seen. Like, yo, let them add that to my anime list. I'm shooting that to number 1. I'm gonna bring it a fat masterpiece. A straight up 1-0. Making that my favorite anime of all time, bro. A 30-second clip about a spin-off of the Straw Hats in school, bro. I love this OST, bro. This is one of those OSTs that remind me whenever I was first catching up to One Piece, man. That always brings good vibes. Neptune. This soundtrack is amazing, man. Otohime, man. What a character. What a flashback. What a flashback. Pangea Castle. Bro, I thought they were going to do this next week. Yo. Then why didn't they title the episode this? Well, maybe it's for the casual viewers, I guess. There it is. The empty throne in the anime. 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。. 。. 。. 。. 。. 。. 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 Yo, that room looks so beast. Look at it. Yo. The empty throne symbolizes the pledge that royals of all countries are equal and no one desires a dictatorship. The 20 weapons represent the 800-year-old pledge that was made by the first 20 who created the world system. It's located at the center of the world, and its vacancy is a visible demonstration of peace. Just the most powerful in the world divide their power amongst 5. The 5 elders, the highest ranking celestial dragons. No one rules the world single-handedly. Oh, man. Why wouldn't he? It's freaking Stelly. Charlos, bro. No matter how many times I rewatch Sabaody, that punch is always godly. Just the build up to it is so perfect. So perfect. Like right now, just seeing him hop around like that, I want to punch him in the face. Freaking Charlos, bro. Alabasta. Yo, I call Vivi Alabasta. Yo, Vivi and Rebecca don't care. They learned it from Luffy. They'll slap the flag nose on anyone. Sucks though, because they are princesses, so when they're thinking about the consequences of what could happen to their people because of this decision. God, man. This man Wapole, bro. This guy's just sick in the head. And it's like they can't do anything because Charlos is there. It's Charlos. It's a celestial dragon, bro. Like there's the kings, and then it's them on top. It's the celestial dragons, bro. We saw what happened when somebody damaged them last time. Nobody wants to mess with that. That's why Luffy's a goat, though, man. Even knowing the consequences, says screw it. That's right. Hey, Leo's a part of the alliance, man. You don't care. Look at him. He kicks him. Look at him, bro. Look at my boy, Robert D. Lucci. Look at him. Cypher Zero. My boy Kaku. Looking fresh, too, man. Looking fresh in the all white. My girl Stussy. You know what? She's honestly... right next to Lucci is my favorite. And I still say the one in the top left is from Ohara. I've been saying that for years, but the one in the top left is from Ohara. I don't care what anybody says. Top left dude is another survivor from Ohara. Stussy, though, man. Yo, Stussy is a goat. I love Stussy. The goat scene. I can't even tell you how many times I've rewatched those episodes, man. Episodes 272 to 278. Absolute greatness. The episode 278 scene? Yeah. I never get tired of this scene, man. I don't mind the flashback. I really don't. This is the one scene that well, there's a lot of scenes in One Piece. I'm pretty sure this is the entire series, but this one in particular, no matter how many times I watch it, I always get chills. I always get chills. Kingu, shoot down that flag, Roger. Yeah. That's what emoji. Stop! Firebird, stop! Robin! Volume 41 greatness. It's ISO. Get it! They're not using I'm Here With You Too. Such a phenomenal soundtrack. AK die. Take me to the sea with you, man. In order to save Robin, the Straws picked a fight with CP9. Kaku versus Zoro, bro. My man Zoro was fighting a giraffe, bro. Yo, Kaku factually was putting in work though. Man, his Tempest kicks they were deadly. But hey man, that was Ashura Zoro, bro. He messed up. He messed up. That was Ashura flipping sword. Ashura. Ramkyaku. Hey, the Plan Zoro theme. Just walk the path of Ashura. Greatness. Ashura. Ichiburyu. Goat. Are they gonna show the Jet Gatling? Oh, they have to. If it's Lucci, they're gonna show the Jet Gatling. You know, that was one of my favorite things about whenever I originally catch up to One Piece was the Kaizoku fan subs that I was watching at the time, because there was like no official sub version at the time, but the version that I watched, they used to color the attacks, and I missed that. That was so awesome. But anyways, that was like a part of the charm. But whenever Luffy hit Lucci with a Jet Gatling, the gear second against Bluno. But me and my friends always refer to it as the colors. Episode 309, in Race Fighting Lucci, and he just decks him with a Jet Gatling, and the Jet Gatling is just multiple colors instead of just one color. Because of the strength of the attack, it turned into multiple colors. It was so awesome. Secondo. Still have that as my poster in my room. Eto pistoru. Robert D. Lucci. Bro, Lucci versus Luffy was so fire, man. Like, sometimes I still look back to this day and I'm like, bro, man. Because it's hard. And one day I'm going to have to do it. Because I know one day I'll make like a top 10 favorite fights list for the series. But this is definitely for... it's either 1, it's 2, or 3, man. It's so hard because there's so many ones that I like for different reasons. But this one was so emotional and so good, man. And both. In the anime, as much as the interruptions hurt it at times, in the anime it was still fantastic. And in the manga, oh man, volume 44? Volume 44, son. Monefusen. Higanto Pistoro. We really got to see just how many moves Luffy has in his arsenal in this battle at this point in time. And it was super cool because this was our first time really seeing Gear Second being used against an opponent that was worthy of it. And then Gear Third was our first time exposed to that. So we saw Luffy's regular techniques. We were being exposed to new jet techniques. And Gear Third was an amazing display of his abilities. Rokugan, man. Oh. The Gatalinga! Yo, I'm telling you, man. The colors that came up right here. Gatalinga! I love this episode. Episode 309, man. 309. Me and my friend that lives he still lives right next to me. Whenever he was first catching up to One Piece, right after this episode, there was a point in time where I had to go to his house almost every day after school. So almost every single day, we would have to go watch. We had to watch episode 309 every day. Episode 309, episode 309, episode 309, episode 309. Because it was so fire. Good times, man. Good times. Robin! This past year, I was rewatching Enies Lobby with Super Mecha Frieza and Struck by Bells. It got me to tear up both those times. Love that scene. It's the equivalent of whenever he yelled Nami Yormi Nakama at the end of Arlong Park. It just always gets to me, bro. Rob Lucci, bro. Robert D. Lucci. God doesn't need to make sense. Shout out to Lucci, bro. So this is why I love Vivi. Vivi don't care. Because she knew Crocodile, bro. She stood up to Crocodile. If she stands up to Crocodile, she's gonna stand up to Lucci. You know, she knows. I mean, Lucci was just carrying out his job, though. Nothing compared to what Crocodile was doing, bro. Yo, my man Neptune said F it. He said F it, Tohime. The tears, bro. He can't help it. Such a good flashback, man. He said hi. Yo, Lucci. There goes Charlos. Waffle. Oh man, I love this scene, bro. Children are watching, man. Oh, Tohime, dog. Love Otohime's freaking character, man. Don Quixote Mio scarred, man. He was changed by that, bro. He was waiting for this moment, dog. This to me is a One Piece moment, bro. It truly is. It's a beautiful moment, bro. Showing the importance of certain events that have happened that truly change people, bro. Mio scarred, man. To be continued. Let's see what they're covering next week. Like I said, I saw what they're Yes. Oh, man, next week's episode's gonna look so good. Yes. They're gonna be covering that too? Okay. Will they show it? Will they show it? Yes! This is one of those... Alright. Next week's episode is going to be GOAT. Next week's episode is going to be super GOAT. You know, and it's, to me, I do wish that they would have kept it the same. Because I think 907 in itself was already a perfect chapter. But at the very least this week, they gave us Empty Throne, and they gave us the Mio Scarred stuff. And Shirahoshi over there with CP9. I was wondering how they were going to give that entire portion of the entire episode. But then I thought about it, I was like, okay, yeah, the Annie's Lobby flashbacks. But I didn't expect them to show the Empty Throne. So overall, a solid episode. They really nailed some of those, some of the key scenes coming up in like swimwear. But man, Mio Scarred, bro. And that moment hit me really, really hard in the manga, bro. And right there, it hit me again. It's just that's a One Piece moment, man. I always appreciate whenever Oda takes the time to show how somebody has changed thanks to a certain character, or thanks to a certain situation that like everybody thought was in vain, but you see it take actually effect and come in handy in a situation like this all of these years later to the very same people whom he did it to, bro. It's so beautiful. And it's the last thing we were all expecting. Like, who the flying fighter was gonna hit a Celestial Dragon? Another one. And it was him of all people, bro. Mio Scarred. Man. One Piece greatness, man. Like I said before, that is truly a One Piece moment right there, man. Loved it. But yeah, man. Solid episode. They were definitely trying to stretch out that stuff as long as possible. But next week it is looking to be a really, really good episode because they're going to go through the rest of 907. So that'll be interesting. And they're definitely going to cover the rest of 907. They're just after what I just saw. So 908 is going to be the week after. Or at least maybe even some of 908. I don't know if they're going to cover all of 908. But we'll see what happens, man. That's going to be very interesting. I'm super excited to see how they do that. But yeah, man. Mio Scarred, bro. Don Quixote Mio Scarred. But anyways, I hope everybody has an awesome day. Take care. One Piece greatness. Let me know what y'all thought about the episode. Super excited for next week. And next week's looking to be a banger of an episode, man. And it's going to be so dope. I just, man, at 907, I didn't want them to touch. I feel like 907 was such a perfect chapter. But it is what it is. They're already starting on this route, so they're not going to stop until it ends. And I understand from a marketing standpoint, it's just for me personally. I wish they would have just left 907 untouched. But if they decided, you know what, they were like, man, we want to focus more on the importance of why this moment is so big with Mio Scarred, then, you know, whatever. But it looks like we'll see next week. We'll see next week. I'll come to a decision on how I truly felt about this week's episode after next week's episode to see how they mesh together. Because like I said, it's all one chapter. So, but overall, This week's episode is just continuing the same thing we've been getting in a couple episodes here. But at the very least, the stuff that they covered with the empty throne was handled pretty nice. It was nice actually seeing it in animated form. And then, of course, the episode 2, that was actually getting to me. Seeing the Otohime flashback again, and then going back to Mule-Scar, that was actually choking me up there a little bit, man. I love that flashback. How everything is tied together. It was beautiful. Yeah, I hope everybody has an awesome of a day, man. Take care. One Piece greatness, yo. See y'all next week for another episode. It's going to be a great episode, man. I can already feel it in my bones. It looks like it's going to be a fantastic episode, so looking forward to it. Can't wait.